If I select on the mass object any of them and I look in the properties, I'll see that it actually at the moment is assigned to the main model. So the main model itself, being at the top of the display tree as it were, is always displayed. If I go down and I picked any of the design options below it, like say the 05, I haven't moved the objects yet, but the 05 south north, you see I can't select objects in there. What I'm actually seeing is the geometry that was part of the main model because that's where it was drafted, right? If I go back to main model, that's where I can select it. Well, there's an option that lets me copy that geometry and remove it from the main model and assign it to the individual design options. So if I grab that geometry, and I'm going to go back to my under the Analyze, Add to Set, here brings up a list of all of the sets of design options, right? So what it's going to do is remove it from the main model and copy the same geometry to each of those design options. So if I do that, it's actually done it. Right now, if I try and click on those objects as part of the main model, you see I can't select them. But if I were to switch down to say where it says north-south, it has copies of the geometry at those in those design options. So what I want to do is I want to make the changes to my model that would be appropriate for the orientation. So now if I went down and I said northeast, southwest, I can grab the geometry that's in here, part of that design option. I can go to the rotate. I'm going to drag my center of origin to the corner where the two planes meet. And then I'll give my first angle and my second angle now being 45 degrees. What I've done is turned that geometry around here. So you can repeat that for the other options, rotating it 90, 135, 180. And then as a user, what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to switch from one design option to the other in any of the views. So I'll do one more and then I'll just stop the movie. But if I go to the east-west, what I'm doing is I'm selecting the geometry that's part of that option. I'm going to the rotate command. I'm dragging on the center of rotation until it is at the corner of the intersection there. Then a first angle of 0 and a second angle of 90. And then just to click on the screen to clear it. So now just to check, if I went back to that option, if I went to the north-south option. So you want to just do that for each of the options, and then we can run an analysis to see what effect a 45-degree change in orientation makes for the 8 options that we've got.